What is happening right now for the Ethereum price is pretty interesting indeed, and actually seems to have faked us out towards the downside. Are we about to see a massive explosion in the Ethereum price? Let's check it out. Guys, jumping into the Ethereum chart, we can see something quite interesting has happened. I did say that once we were getting rejected up here at this level, that we were likely going to be pushing down to at least kind of this green zone through here. But what is really strange to see is that we seem to have flipped this previous area of resistance through here and turned it into support. This is on a 4-hour chart, which is obviously a pretty substantial chart here, and you can see that we're holding some support through this area around $1,560 all the way up to sort of $1,600. See that we had like a kind of an accumulation zone here. We come back and revisited it. We did dip back down through it and have now started to build again, putting in this low and then a higher low, which is much more interesting to see. Now, if we're zooming out a little bit further, things will become a lot clearer. What I want to do, guys, and this is quite a handy tool, is we can see that there's obviously some sort of a pattern forming here. So I'm going to put an array here, and I'm going to draw what I think we can see just happening down here. Now, guys, something very interesting playing out, right? Because we've got roughly this kind of trend line that we're sort of following towards the upside. Now, what is very interesting, we are managing to hold the support on this. And what we can see is this is forming a narrowing rising wedge, right? Ultimately, a rising and narrowing wedge is a bearish pattern. Now, a lot of people have been kind of telling us that, you know, it's the last chance to buy Bitcoin, it's the last chance to buy crypto in general. Absolute rubbish, guys. Absolute rubbish, because right now, something very worrying is showing in the shorter term, but very exciting in the longer term for the Ethereum price. I know that might not make a lot of sense, but hear me out. When we get towards the top of these patterns, we're looking for something to kind of show. Either we're going to get like a double top like this, or we're going to get a head and shoulders like this. But notice we haven't really had another push towards the upside. What I think is likely to happen, and I think it's going to happen probably sooner rather than later, is another push up to around the dizzying heights of $1,700 to $1,800. Somewhere in this zone, Ethereum's going to get rejected, and then we're going to see this, right? And the reason I'm pretty damn confident that that's going to happen, obviously not financial advice, go away and do your own research, guys. I could be wrong, has been known to happen. That I think we're going to break towards the upside, get into this zone, roll over. Right, and the reason for this is, guys, I'm going to jump across the US dollar. The US dollar has been absolutely booming towards the upside and is now flipping previous lines of resistance into support. Now, why do we care about the US dollar? Well, lo and behold, Bitcoin versus the US dollar, Ethereum versus the US dollar. The US dollar is doing well, Bitcoin and Ethereum can't do well, right? We keep thinking that the US dollar is going to get turned around, but it's not. Still performing really strongly. Yeah, I'm just going to draw this roughly. You can see we've broken out, we're retesting, and it looks like we're probably going to bounce from previous lines of resistance and turn it into support and continue rising, which is why I think Ethereum isn't not done in terms of its downside, boring, bear cycle rubbish, right? So I think we're going to take a dump like this. We've got then a kind of a shoulder through here, a head, and another shoulder, which would make sense to me that we're going to end up then back in this nice accumulation zone of around $1,300, just over $1,300. Maybe even taking a little dip below that. But, hear me out, guys. This is but what I think is most exciting about this is, yes, if we take a drop out of here, as long as we're maintaining sort of support in these areas, and even if we were to take a drop out below, you know, I think that really, well, our bottom has come in here at around $1,000. But I think this would probably be coming towards the end, or showing us the end of the bear cycle, or the bear market, right? So I think what's happening shorter term, we're going to push towards $1,770, retrace down to $1,300, down to around $1,300, and then we're going to start to retest these zones again, turn and something like this. Now, obviously, guys, I've painted out what looks like some sort of crazy snakes and ladders thing going on. Right now, it's very difficult to predict exactly what we're going to see down here because it's just guesstimation. A lot of what I see right now isn't so much guesstimation because I can see how the charts, I can see how the candles are reacting to particular zones. So right now, guys, looking into the 15-minute chart, it's pretty obvious that we're getting into, again, some sort of inverse head and shoulders pattern. I think we're going to break this neckline and then we're going to see a really quite quick push into this red zone here. Now what would make me wrong, guys, is if we're breaking beyond this zone and holding support up here. Not only that, but then we're kind of breaking out the top of this particular pipeline here. If we're breaking this channel through here, guys, this blue line, then things are completely invalidated, and we're more than likely going to see further pushing and pumping towards the upside. I just don't see it happening right now with the DXY so overinflated. Ethereum's against the US dollar. How can Ethereum have like an amazing run when it's against something that's also having an amazing run? No brainer, guys. Pretty much straightforward. Pay attention to what's happening. I think we really have hit our recent top here, and I can't see us heading particularly much higher than that in the shorter term. Could be wrong, but I'm thinking right now that we're about to have a revisit towards lower levels. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, guys. I know it's probably going to upset a few people, but unfortunately I'm not the one who's controlling this. I'm just telling you what I see. But the good news is, guys, the sooner we get over and do this, then the sooner we're going to head back and start to build some momentum. We come up very quickly in the last few weeks, and that is what's going to have a cool off. But crucially, guys, if we're putting in a low here and doing this, then what do we create for the first time in months and months and months is a cheeky, nice, big old high low. Okay, so looking good. Thanks Ethereum. Thinks everything's looking very exciting, guys. So guys, pretty exciting stuff, even though you're probably thinking it's not exciting because it's about to go down again. But think about it this way, if it goes down again, if you're holding crypto, then it's a bit of a no-brainer. Hold that thought, and on that note, guys, if you are holding Ethereum anyway, and you are holding Bitcoin, no-brainer, go to the link down in the description, click on a Swissborg link that I've got for you there, get yourself across to their app or their platform, and you can use their platform to earn a passive income on your Ethereum, your Bitcoin, USDT. If you're going to hold it anyway, you may as well earn interest in it. It's regulated in Switzerland, it's regulated in Estonia, it's regulated in France. This is regulated in many countries across Europe. It's a really straightforward and easy to use app. I use it myself, otherwise I wouldn't be talking about it. And yes, if you do go through it, I get a little bit of a bonus, you get a little bit of a bonus, I scratch your back, you scratch mine, everything is good and everyone is happy. Go and check it out, guys. Link down in the description, absolute no-brainer. Put your crypto in there, great low fees, earn some interest, win-win. Guys, make sure you smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. If you're new to the channel, then make sure you subscribe to be kept up to date with all of the latest about Ethereum, Bitcoin, crypto in general, and how you can make money. I'm also going to be doing some live streams next week, showing you how I trade, as well as some cool deals that I've got with some companies that I've been working with, so make sure you subscribe to the channel for that as well. See you soon, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.